What's good, Josh? Your boy LAROCK, whatever you want to call me. I got a very special guest. I got my friend Will. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Will? How you been, man?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I've
Yes,
been good.
sir. Yes, sir. If you guys watch me like personally, you guys already know Will. But for those of you who don't know Will, he's my friend, videographer, director. He does everything, bro. He's a creative individual. If you guys don't know him, tap in his Instagram. His links will be down below. But today we have an interesting topic we want to talk about. Now, me and him, we talk about this topic all the time, like privately. But I decided to do this like right now. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And that's we're gonna talk about fuck it porn. I was gonna say P, but we're gonna talk about porn. Porn addiction. Is it bad? Is it good? Should it be banned? Should it not be? We're gonna talk about everything. So first off, let's start off with the question. How old were you when you first got exposed to porn?
Okay, so I don't remember. I was like fourth grade. Watched my first porn in class. I remember this kid. Let's just say his name's C. Right? I was sitting next to him and this other friend named T, and he started showing it to me, and I was like, "What the? This actually exists." Started watching it consistently, bro.
In the
Consistently, like
fourth
all the time.
grade?
Not like fourth grade. Like I knew it was bad. In fourth grade, I was like, "That's bad. Stay away." Sixth
Yeah.
grade comes around, bro. I haven't even hit puberty yet, and I'm watching this shit, bro. Like,
Fuck.
yes, bro. I mean, yes, and that was like before I could even like fully, get there, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but so it kind of screwed with your head because then it hypersexualizes your brain at a young age. I will agree with that. But there is a certain element about if you want that though. Do you want a hypersexualized brain? Do you want this type of pleasure centers to be activated in your brain? Do you want to seek this easy validation that comes? And here's the thing: like when you hop on like any sort of drug, when you hop on cocaine, when you hop on all these things cost money. Porn is free. Women are not free. If you're a man and you want to go after a woman, what are you going to do? You're either paying for pussy from the streets, or you are literally paying for pussy by being in love with them, going to the movies with them, going to doing all this junk with them.
Yeah,
Granted,
yeah.
I do believe in true love though. So don't even. I'm not even putting that down. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
all my simps out there, that is not some whack. That is not some whack energy. That's some masculine shit. If you're chasing, bro, yes, keep on
Yeah.
chasing. Chase whatever makes you happy. I support it, no matter fucking what. Even if it's just like jacking off, like that type of shit makes you happy. And to fucking the orange, I want you to do it. I want you to seriously do it because like I support you. If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. But then at the end of the day, let's say there's a whole group of people that are out there that are like no porn, don't jack off, no nut, we got to save our sexual energy. And yes, there is something to that. Yes, there is a certain aspect of, especially being a man, saving this energy. It kind of creates a hyper testosterone environment in your body, right? So when you save this energy and you don't use it at all, your body kind of goes into overdrive because it's like, oh, this man's not getting no game at all. This man's getting no game, bro. No game at all. So he kind of pushes you to your limit to make you like want to get
What
more game.
more?
Makes you
Yeah.
like stronger. It makes you like it's built into our DNA to do this shit. But at the same time, that is a whole chakra point that you are ignoring.
Right.
You can transfer that energy into anything, really. You can transfer that energy into whatever art that you want. But at the same time, let's talk about that is a lot of fucking energy
A
that you are
lot.
just ignoring. Now let's think about manifestation. What is manifestation? What is really happening? So when you think about the feeling of having something, the feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and you envision it, and you envision how it feels and how it would feel when if you were in that environment, in that same place, and then you let it go, right?
Right.
Sexual manifestation. Now hear me out. Ignore the Orn, because the Orn ain't gonna do it for you, brother. Orn ain't gonna cause no manifestation for you. Granted, it's not gonna, obviously it's not gonna work like, oh, I want a car.
Yeah, like that's just
But
weird.
an orgasm is an extreme amount of energy that you can't ignore. You can't ignore that energy. That is built into our DNA to envision. So instead, for all my people out there who are chasing, who don't seem to be getting any validation, I want you to just think about the feeling of having whoever or whatever the fuck you want, and then releasing that, chasing that orgasm, just focusing on that.
But
What you want.
but
Let's hear it.
at the same time, it's like, when does it get bad? When is it too much? Because I feel like when you overdo it, you fuck up your mind. Like we were talking earlier, dopamine, bro. You fuck up the chemicals that you need to keep going forward. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel what you're saying. Like, yeah, you gotta feel what you want when you're manifesting. But at the same time, it's like, if I'm wasting my energy all fucking day, I'm not gonna have no energy to go after what I actually want.
What do how are you wasting your energy if what you want is inherently like you want another person? If you want like think about it. What is life? Life is creating, destroying, and love. Those three things, right? Everybody, you find a job, you find something to do, you find some sort of purpose. Okay, there's fucking 8 other chakra points, or there's fucking 7 other chakra points that deal with this shit, right? Or one of the fucking two. But
Mm-hmm.
you're fucking ignoring a bunch of fucking energy. This is a bunch of energy, and
Facts.
it needs to be used for something productive. And granted, you could either ignore it, and you could take that energy and you could put it into other things to try to make you
Better person.
more of a, it's not really being a better person. Let's not put people down here, okay?
Or
Because
be
let's be
be
real,
be the version of yourself
everybody
that you
out
want
there
to
is
be.
fucking beating. What?
Be the version of yourself that you want to be.
Exactly. You can do that shit. And if you like you've heard this before, like the best version of like being a man, at least, it's ignoring, they go through a period of ignoring all temptation, you know? And that's true. But at the same time, if you ignore your temptation, you are ignoring your nature. You are ignoring the exact person of who you are. And if you are acting in any sort of way to try to be something better than chasing something, like not loving the current version of yourself, you are being ingenuine. You are being not the same person as who you are. You are acting out of differences. And if you're a loving person, and you fucking love the world, and you love people, and you love sex, you love love, you love all that shit, right? Why the fuck would you ignore that? Why the fuck would you ignore who you truly are when you can, at the same time, you can, like, every single person has this power, bro. Everything is about fucking frequency. And if you line, and guess what, even sex is a frequency,
Oh
right?
yeah,
And
definitely.
you like the sex is one of the core fucking frequencies of being a human being. But the sexual energy of each person is individual, and if you can align yourself with any other energy, it will create and it will destroy.
Now my thing is, I feel like there has to be a balance, bro. I feel like if you're just doing it all day, every fucking day, bro, it's not good for you, bro. Like, and here's where I
All right,
come in. Hold
let's
on. Here's where I come in. I think P, if like I said before, if I was the president, I would, if not ban it nationwide, restrict it, make it hard to access. Cause Kids should not be able to look at that shit at an early age so easily. Like literally, if you go on a website right now, they ask you, "Are you 18 or older?" And you could just press yes, and you're on it already. See thousands of videos. It shouldn't be like that. It should be
This,
hard as fuck
this
to access, bro.
they tried to do that shit in like England, I'm pretty sure, and it faced national backlash. Like,
It
bro,
is what it is, bro. It is what it
you
is.
can
We gotta save
educate.
our
Here's the
minds.
thing: you're doing that. You're doing the fucking. You're doing the work that you think you needs to be done already by saying bringing this topic up by educating people out there. Like, there's plenty of kids on your channel watching this,
Yeah.
right? And they're being educated by this. So I think enough is being done, but I don't think that anybody should be allowed to not do anything else. And I think that same mindset for drugs. I think it's the same fucking way.
So you think they shouldn't ban
I,
drugs?
no, I think all drugs should be legal, bro. I think you should be able to go into a dispensary and buy methamphetamine if you want, because guess what? Guess what? This is fucking America, bro. And last time I checked, we can do whatever the fuck we want because
But
we are
bro,
motherfucking badass and we make our own decision. And
but
guess what? There's gonna be of course there should be warning labels on the side. Like, we're not getting rid of the National Drug Association or whatever the fuck it was.
right.
And I can't. Yeah, we're not getting rid of the labels on the side of the fucking bottles, right? So we're still gonna have those, right? So it's like, warning: if you do this drug, you will get addicted to it. You will probably ruin your life. Like,
Yes.
naming all the side effects. And guess what? Guess what? If people choose to do it, then let them choose to do it. Granted, I would be down. I would be down of doing something where it's like, how, or it's the Food Drug Administration. That's what it is.
Hmm.
Um, you know how the FDA puts warnings on the side of like bottles and shit,
Yeah.
right?
All types of shit.
Like, why not do that with porn? Side effects.
I don't know, bro. Like they don't. They
No,
don't.
at
They
least
don't take it
granted that,
serious.
I think everybody should be warned about like what could happen. But I think it should be their choice whether they do it or not. Because guess what? This is fucking
I
America,
mean,
and
I
people can do
guess.
whatever the fuck we want. And like, that is
But
that is
think
the
of
most
it. Think of
badass thing
it. Think
about
of
this
it.
country.
When it comes to, like you said, this is America. People should be able to do what they want. Okay, let's say everything is so free and accessible. How do you think the country would be? I think it will be worse. People will be fucking. It'll be crazy out here, bruh.
All right, let me tell you
Meth
what
for
would happen.
free, cocaine for
We'd go
free. There'll
through
be so
we'd
many
go through we'd go through a
potheads. Like,
10
bro,
15 we'd go through a 10-15 year gap, right? Where it would be like, okay, there's a lot of people doing coke. There's a lot of people doing these drugs. But then everybody would be like, these kids growing up would see all these people on coke, would see all these fucking people that are down bad, who ruined their life, and they get to see it firsthand. They're going to be like, "Oh, I'm not going to make that decision
I don't
anymore."
know,
In
man.
Amsterdam, they did this in Amsterdam, right? They literally have a place in Amsterdam, like a little fucking park, where cocaine is legal, where all the crackheads go. They go to this park, right? And you can walk along the side of it. Like, if I was in Amsterdam, I'd bring my kid into Amsterdam and I'd be like, "Hey, little Timmy, look at all the crackheads. You want to be a crackhead when you grow up? Just go right there." And he's gonna be like, he's gonna see all these people with like missing teeth and all these people like,
Right, going crazy and
and they're
shit.
not gonna be down. He's not gonna be down with it, bro. He's not gonna be down with it. They make their own decisions. It's the same shit with kids, bro. If you let a kid eat candy every fucking day, and it becomes not special to him anymore, and they're gonna start choosing to eat healthier on their own. If you use
Not
candy
really.
as nah, no, 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 no. There's plenty of studies on this. Do your own fucking research before you come at me like this,
I
okay?
don't think
There's
so.
plenty of studies out this, bro. If you treat fucking treats like a treat, like let's say if I give if I feed dogs, if I feed a dog treat every single day, and that was their meal every single day was a dog treat, right? And then I
Hmm.
pull out the kibble. The kibble now becomes the thing that's special.
Right.
Okay? Like, the dog treats are only special because you shake them around in front of their fucking face
Yeah.
and you're here,
Yeah.
here's this. Give them all of it. Give them all of it. Give the people what they want, and then they'll see what it does.
You do have a good point. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so you're basically saying if we make shit free and accessible to anybody, eventually later on down the line, people are going to see the side effects and how bad it's actually fucking people up, and people are not going to go to that. But since it's being restricted, everybody doesn't really know the side effects unless you do your own research, and people actually find out by actually going towards it. If that makes sense, you know?
Exactly. And let's be real. Most people out here they're dumb. Most people are out here they're gonna make like I know this. I've been told plenty of times that something I'm doing is dumb. I don't know it's dumb till I do it though.
That's true. That is true. I totally agree with that. I totally agree.
I
Now,
don't know it until I see it. I don't know it until I see it. I'm not that type of person like plenty of you out there. So why the hell are we restricting ourselves? Like this is all just like you got to realize that most of the stuff that is illegal is literally made to just make money off of you. The thing is, if they legalized fucking cocaine and they legalized all these things, the government would not be able to make money off of mass incarceration from drugs.
I
There's
mean,
more
yeah.
money to be made in putting someone in prison than there is in just legalizing this. And
Okay.
that's the thing.
Okay, pause that. Okay, do you agree that watching too much pee can actually fuck you up? It can actually fuck up your dopamine system and can make you
Yes,
unmotivated,
of course.
socially
What I'm saying,
awkward, not attracted to real women, and want fake shit, bro. Like, let's be honest.
what I'm saying is it's the P. It's the P that is fucking up your dopamine system. It is not the act.
Right, correct. I
The
agree with
act
that.
is natural, okay? And the act is something that cannot be ignored, okay? Sex cannot be ignored.
Right,
It
okay,
is
right.
something that
That's
is
a,
inherent
yeah,
to
that's
every
built to
single
do it.
human being. It cannot be ignored. And the more you ignore it, the more powerful it will become. And either way, if you ignore it and you don't act on it as a way of proving how much you don't need it, that just seems like you're a slave to proving how much you don't need it. And if you act immediately on it and you constantly act on it, you're a slave to how much you need it. The key is balance.
Right,
Now,
exactly.
for all my people who are using this like sex energy for manifestation of people, manifestation of uh, inherently like just I don't know whatever you want that's like sexual, like whatever you want to happen, right? With your love life, with your romance, with things like that. Don't do it too much because whoever is out there can sense it too. Whoever whoever that person is that you're thinking of, you are offering them something that makes them think of you. But they also know that you are thinking of them subconsciously, and so you are giving up your energy to someone, right?
Hmm.
You are giving up your energy to someone even with being miles and miles and miles away. The person you want could be on the other side of the planet, right?
Right,
And you're supporting their ego. But the thing about is about manifestation is in the law of attraction, right? You have to be at the level of something that you want, right?
right,
So if you are constantly needing something, you're chasing it, chasing it, chasing it, chasing it, chasing it. It's gonna come off as needy.
yeah.
So do it once, do it a few times, right? Forget about it.
What is your advice to the kids who are out there who are addicted, who quote unquote can't stop or is hard to stop? What is your advice for them on how to
Um,
control it? How to
for
control your
the
sexual
for the
energy?
kids for
Yeah,
the
or the
kids
teens.
how to control your sexual energy. Well, I would just say for my own personal experience going through this, and don't get me wrong, like I've been out there, I've been around, I've done some things, I've acted on my sexual energy before. It is several times before. And I would just like to say that be careful who you decide to share that energy with, because if you have sex with somebody, you can create a tie that you cannot break. And what I mean by that is sex is very powerful.
Right.
And when two people have sex, that is twice as powerful. Use it wisely
Right. Be
because
careful who you share it with, bro, because not everybody deserves your energy, also, man.
and the thing is,